Hello, my name is Amanda Arnold, and I chose to do my paper and presentation on the Walt Disney Company. I am a huge Disney fan. I've visited the parks many times. I love all of their movies, but I really wanted to know a little bit more about the company from a strategic point of view. The company started in 1923. It started originally as a cartoon company called the Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. In 1955, they opened their first theme park and entered the theme park industry, which was Disneyland in California. This was followed by Walt Disney World being opened in 1971, and then Epcot in 1982. In 1983, the company went international with their first international park in Tokyo. And then in 1987, they opened their very first Disney store. So you can see they're starting to build on their business segments and adding more versatility to the company. 2006 was a very good year for the company, and it was also when they started their acquisition trends. They merged with Capital City and purchased Pixar Studios. In 2009, they acquired Marvel Entertainment, and in 2012, they acquired Lucasfilms. Acquisition is a strength for the Walt Disney Company. The company is primarily located in Burbank, California. However, they are all over the world with many locations. They have a presence in Florida, Japan, Asia, Europe, and even Africa. Some of the business segments are their media networks, the theme parks, the experience and the consumer products, studio entertainment, direct-to-customer, and international. The Walt Disney mission statement says, the mission of the Walt Disney Company is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Using our portfolio of brands to differentiate our content, services, and consumer products, we seek to develop the most creative, innovative, and profitable entertainment experiences and related products in the world. I completed a SWOT analysis of the company, and some of the strengths you'll notice are the brand reputation. Pretty much anywhere you go, people know who Walt Disney is, or they know who Mickey Mouse is. So they have a really great brand reputation. They also have a very diversified business, and they have experience and knowledge in acquisition. Some of the weaknesses are that they have fewer opportunities to grow, and they have a heavy dependence on the United States. When it comes to the parks, they have very limited room for expansion and growth. Some opportunities would be an expansion of the movie production into other countries, as well as possibly expanding their parks and entertainment into developing markets. They could also work on their target market. Typically, they target the younger generation, children's movies, families for their theme parks. It might be best if they started to target some of the other markets as well. A few threats of the company are the expansion of the entertainment industry and the expansion of competitors in the amusement park industry. Recession and piracy are also potential threats to the organization. I included a copy of the competitive profile to give you an idea of where they rank in comparison to their biggest competitors. You can see that based on the numbers, Disney is currently outperforming their competitors. But that doesn't mean they don't have room to grow. The current ratio right now is 0.94, and the quick ratio is 0.79, while the return on assets is 0.13, and the return on equity ratio is 0.28. These figures indicate that the company has quite a bit in liabilities, even more so than they have in assets. However, they have a considerably good return on assets and return on equity, which is a good thing. A few strategies the company may want to consider would be to actively promote their brand in developing markets, invest their efforts in streaming capabilities, and balance their investment in each business division. They could also invest in advancing their technology. While the Disney parks have some seriously high-tech stuff going on, technology is always advancing, which means that Disney has to keep up with that ever-growing segment. They also need to find ways to make the experience more affordable for all by maybe offering a saver package or opening smaller parks that may not cost as much but still offer that iconic Disney experience. With Disney having more liabilities than assets, it would benefit the company to raise the cost of their ticket prices or even charge an extra fee for their bigger attractions, similar to how Universal charges extra for the Harry Potter experience. I know as a consumer this isn't something you want to hear, but from a business standpoint, this would be in their best interest. They could maybe find ways to lower their operating expenses without jeopardizing the quality of what they provide. And another important thing to consider would be to expand into a developing market. Disney could really benefit from implementing some of the strategies I previously mentioned. Nothing can happen overnight. It would be best to start with a 5-year plan. The company has already made changes to the ticket prices based on the season for which they are being purchased. I know this didn't go over well with some of the consumers, but it really is genius. Why not charge a higher price for those highly wanted seasons or months that people are wanting to come and visit? Makes sense on a business standpoint. It really does open doors for other increases that may help offset the operating expenses, such as charging for some of those bigger experiences that they have within the parks, like the Toy Story experience that they just built on. Over the next few years, they should start doing some cost-benefit analysis on the possibility to expand into other areas, whether it be internationally or a smaller, more affordable park somewhere else in the United States. And a key to their continued success will be to bring skilled staff members in to help create new technology that will draw in more consumers and keep them competitive. Overall, the company is very successful and they are clearly doing something right because they are leading the industry. But no company is perfect, so as long as they continue to find ways to expand the business and be innovative, they will no doubt be in business for a very long time. And something that I really wanted to point out with the Walt Disney Company is they're saying that I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it was all started by a mouse. This was a very small company when it started, and it is massive now. So it's really great to see something like that evolve. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day.